Welcome to Practice Strokes today, and I'm going to be using multi-surface paint. This is a neon purple, violet pansy, some Prussian blue, some wicker white, citrus green, and sap green. And I am going to put a little bit of floating medium down here so that you can see if we need it. I dip into that because we don't use water, okay? So you can use water to clean your brush. All right, so the first thing I want to do is I want to take a 16 flat of one of my brushes, and I'm going to do the leaf and to show you the hydrangea, okay? So I'm going to pick up sap and citrus, and I'm going right between the two, and I'm pushing really hard and very quick. Now, not to be fast, but to work it into the bristle, so inside. Because if you don't, when you're stroking, it will separate and you're like, it's not making this nice. All right. Now I want you to use, if you're stroking here, and I'm going just like this and I'm getting dry. If you put dip straight into floating medium, go back and forth. And be sure you check out my double loaders on here because if you're trying to paint and you still haven't felt good about your loading, the double loader helps you do that. And then look at the tutorial and I'll show you how to use it. So I'm going to see a seashell. See that? So let me show you over here. I'm going to put some white in the citrus over here, some medium. All right. Then I'm going to come right here. One, two, three. I'm going to see the dark green staying in the middle, like a magnet's right there. And then I see the seashell. And then I'm going to stand up, stand up, stand up because my brushes will spring up for you and you slide to the tip. So if I'm on this side, I need medium because it's pasty. I just dip every once in a while into medium. Okay, so then we're going to slide, 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 slide. And oops, I need those tips to meet. But there's no mistakes with one stroke. If you don't like something you've done, just stroke right back over it, okay? So I'm going to do a couple more strokes. All right. I'm going to pick up the white again. And we're going to go right out here. Big, big leaves. They have big, big leaves. And you're going to pull a stem in there. Okay. So I'm going to put a couple of little ones out here with a smaller hydrangea. All right. So, and look, if I don't like it's too dark, I'm going to come right back over this and then make another one here. And then I can pull the stem into those. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that you can use my scruffy brush and I can pick up a couple of colors here and I can pounce it in. Okay. Make it a little bit bigger because we're going to do some real hydrangea petals. And then I'm going to show you that's one way. The other way is I can come right in here and just do the edges not perfect. Okay, so we're going to come around like this so the edges aren't perfect, right? Now, I don't want to use a 16 for the next thing I'm going to do. I'm going to go down to an 8 or a 10. Okay, so this is what I want you to see. I'm going to take and put some dark in this part. And I'm going to pick it up and I'm just going to slip, slap, slip, slap. And I'm going to do it in the shape of a crescent moon. Okay, so it's dark on the bottom. Okay. Then you're going to get some neon maybe in here and mix it in with the blue. Neon, mix in with the blue. Okay. And then I just start picking up white. And watch this. Slip, slap, slip, slap. See the brush is going back and forth, back and forth. back and forth, back and forth. Okay, you see that? That gives you a glow right there. And we're going to have some little bits of that over here where the citrus, the green's in there too. All right, I can put little bits of white in here with just the tip of the brush, the corner. See the little corner? Slip, slap, slip, slap. And then we can have a little bit in here. Okay. All right. So now, so that's got the dark, the lighter color, which I sometimes come in with this lighter color and do a Juneberry even. But the neon doesn't show well when you're putting it in something. So you'd have to come back now and lay the neon in there. Now, I don't know if you can see it here, but um, in real life, it is like amazing because you're like, how did she get that color? All right, so I want you to see all of this is a really bright neon color right there. I still don't think you can really see it. But what I want to show you now is I'm picking up a little bit of this dark blue on this one. Okay. And now I'm going to pick up, this is the 8. I'm picking up and see how I'm working that color in. You work it, work it, work it. All right. So a real hydrangea has 4 petals. So they kind of come up. I steady myself with my little finger. Up, up, and down, up, and down, and up. See that? So I'm going to just keep coming in here and have some of them disappear. 2, 3, 4. All right, you see that? This is like a true hydrangea petal. 1, 2, point, point. You could even use a 6 on this, depending on the size of your flower. I think you can use a 6, which would be smaller. All right, you can push down, push down, push down. So I want you to see the points are what a real, I said hibiscus, hydrangea look like. Okay, just the little points. But I can come in here and just push down and get 4. All right, and we do take something like this and put like with 2 or 6, you put like 2 or 3 little petals, like just a little bit, like 1, 2, 3, and then just do a couple of these. But I'd use a smaller brush. See how that looks just a little bit? It gives you the illusion. Oops. So what we want to do is put in some dark in here so you're not all like in the same color. That gives you more depth, okay? All right. And then you're going to take your kiss tool and you're going to put a little white, little teeny white, or citrus. See this bright citrus color. So this is something to practice. It's something that we do lots of hydrangeas. Lots of people want this because it's country, it's contemporary, and it is many other styles. French country, vintage, goes with roses and other things. How fun is that? I finished with a couple more leaves. I'm using the angle brush with the light color on the toe. That's the heel, there's the toe. And we can come right in here, push, stand up, pull the stem in there. Yeah, let's take a script liner, make it inky with water. I use water often with a liner. Oops, there we go. All right. So you can put more of those loose little fillers in there until you feel comfortable with acrylic cubes. You can just wiggle them out. See that? What did I do? There we go. Sorry. And I sign it, and there we go. Thank you, guys. All right. See you next week.